Hey guys and girls, it's me, Rockin', and of course everybody knows what Pirates of the Caribbean is, right? It's basically a big movie franchise based on a park attraction at Disneyland. So I'm guessing Disney thought that, hey, if it worked one time, why not do it again with a different park attraction? That being Jungle Cruise. So, does Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Frank live up to, of course, the legend that is Johnny Depp's Jack Sparrow? This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow, pirate so brave of the seven seas. Let's find out.
3, 2, 1.
Ready for liftoff, super tank and rocket. Get ready for it. So of course, as always, we're gonna start off with a non-spoiler review and then we're gonna go on to some spoilers. So in case you don't know what a Jungle Cruise is, well, you know, the attraction over there in Disneyland, it's basically a little attraction where you sit down on a boat or stand up. I've never been to Disneyland, so I don't really know the specifics. But there will be a tour guide there explaining what's going on in the jungle. And of course, it's not any ordinary jungle. Of course, there's little twists along the way that make it different from a regular Jungle Cruise you can find elsewhere. And I'm surprised how they managed to take that concept and make it into a movie and make it pretty natural. They never tried to force the ideas they have and make it into where the characters have to be in the boat. They know that they're making a movie about people on a boat through the jungle, so they did base the story around that, and I think they did a pretty good job. One thing I was actually pretty curious about before watching the movie is the tone and feel of it, because of course this is Disney we're talking about here. They usually love to make things a little kid-friendly, I guess. What little, like really kid-friendly for a lot of their movies, so I'm not sure how this is going to fare. And after watching the movie, it is somewhat kid-friendly. Yeah, majority of it, the kids will definitely feel right at home here, but there are a lot of jokes in there and a lot of fun, entertaining moments that a lot of the adults and all the grown-ups are going to be having a fun time with as well. This is basically a pretty good action-adventure movie that you could watch with the whole family. And there's a lot of fun moments for your grandparents, your parents, you, your little brother, your older brother, or your older cousin or your little cousin, all of that. So yeah, I really glad that that is the case here. I think this is that was a perfect fit for this kind of movie. So go watch the movie if you haven't already. There's a lot of fun action moments, a lot of fun adventure moments, and of course a lot of funny moments in there as well. That is, you're getting your money's worth, of course. So yeah, with that said, let's get into the spoiler warning, shall we? So of course, if you watch the movie, you can tell that the story is very basic. It's something that you probably might have seen beforehand in the movie. It's just a bunch of, you know, heroes, I guess you can say, going to a quest to find something very mystical, but this time it's in a boat. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good start. If they really are trying to make this into a franchise like Pirates of the Caribbean, it's nice to start simple, you know? And of course, they aren't afraid to try some interesting ideas, go a bit daring, I guess you can say, like some of the villains that are cursed and they have this weird aesthetic where they're all based on some part of the, I guess, the jungle. I guess one of them is built, made out of honey with bees and stuff like that. It's a very weird visual, but it's a pretty cool one, I guess you can say. Weird but cool. So yeah, I do really like what they were trying to go for with this movie. It's a perfect start to if they want to make this into a franchise. It's like what people usually say, start off small and bring out the big guns later. Okay, I don't think people usually say the big guns later, but you know what I mean. I know exactly what you mean. Anyways, I do feel like there are some missed opportunities with this Jungle Cruise movie, because of course the main appeal of you know, the Jungle Cruise at Disneyland is basically seeing little twists and turns throughout the jungle that you're cruising along, and you never really get to see that with this movie. Sure, I guess maybe sometimes like the beginning where, you know, you get to see a little fun version that, you know, Frank made, that is basically what you see in Disneyland, like cool effects. Not really cool effects, but just effects of, you know, fake animals and such, you know, little actors in the background. I think that was a really fun nod to the actual Disney attraction. But I do feel like it would be cool to see that in an actual real life context, like in the real life context of the movie. Like we get to see weird, crazy creatures beside, you know, the cursed villains that we see. You know, it's a big jungle. You never know what you get to see in, you know, the big, vast jungle that you're traveling through. So I think they kind of dropped the ball there. I thought it would be pretty cool to see. So yeah. But even if this just becomes like a one-off movie and nothing else happens with this after that, which I wouldn't blame them because there's not much you can do with people on a boat in the jungle. So if it's just one movie, it's a pretty nice one-off movie. I think they wrapped everything up nicely so that we don't really need anything else after this. But who knows? We might get a sequel. We might even get a song like Jack Sparrow. This is the tale of explorer Frank, tour guide so brave of the random jungle. What do you think? Yeah, that was pretty alright, Leonard. And plus, it will be a bit difficult for this movie to get the money it wants in the box office, considering this is being played in theaters and in Disney Plus with that premium access thing or whatever. They did it with Black Widow and it didn't really go so well. In the second week, it was literally beaten by Space Jam and hasn't even come out here in my theater. Daniel Farrer, get up. The movie's out now. You got a real review going down. Come on, let's watch Space Jam 2. Alright guys and girls, thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. So of course next time we're going to be reviewing Space Jam: A New Legacy. I'm going to watch it right now. So until then guys, rock it on. Meet me.